The rising star of MotoGP, Diogo Moreira's journey to the premier class. Get ready to meet the newest sensation in MotoGP as we introduce you to Diogo Moreira, the Brazilian talent set to make waves in the 2026 season. But here's where it gets intriguing. Who exactly is this young rider, and what makes him so special? The speculation ends. Diogo Moreira signs with LCR Honda. After months of intense speculation, the 2026 MotoGP grid is finally set. The final piece of the puzzle fell into place just before the Australian GP, with the announcement that Diogo Moreira had signed a multi-year deal with LCR Honda. This move has generated a lot of buzz, as Moreira was highly sought after by multiple teams. Honda emerged victorious, securing a rider who's being hailed as a rising star in the sport. A Brazilian sensation, Diogo Moreira's origins. Diogo Moreira's racing journey began in his hometown of Guarulhos, São Paulo, where he honed his skills in Brazilian motocross. In 2017, he made the bold move to Spain to pursue a career on asphalt. With determination and talent, he worked his way up through the European junior ranks, achieving impressive results along the way. His breakthrough came in the Red Bull Rookies Cup, where he finished an impressive 6th overall in 2021, with 4 podium finishes. This performance earned him a spot in the prestigious Moto3 World Championship with NT Helmets, MSI, in 2022. Moto3, a star is born. The Brazilian rider made an immediate impact in Moto3, consistently finishing in the top 10 and earning the Rookie of the Year title. His first season was a promising one, but it was his sophomore year that truly showcased his talent. He delivered his first podium finish in Portugal, followed swiftly by another in Argentina. But the highlight of his Moto3 career came in round 15 in Indonesia, where he claimed his first ever world championship win, finishing 8th overall in the championship. Moto2, proving his worth. Moving up to the intermediate class, Moto2, Moreira faced some initial challenges. However, his pace and consistency improved as he adapted to the more powerful machinery. By the end of his debut season, he had secured his first Moto2 podium at the Barcelona finale, once again claiming the Rookie of the Year title. But this was just the beginning. In 2025, Moreira truly came into his own, establishing himself as one of the standout stars of the class. With a series of top 5 finishes, back-to-back podiums at Silverstone and Aragon, and a maiden win at Assen, he proved he was a force to be reckoned with. His 3 wins in Austria, Indonesia, and Assen put him within striking distance of the title, just 9 points behind his rival, Manu Gonzalez, at the time of writing. Chasing history, Brazil's next champion? With his move to the premier class confirmed, Moreira has his sights set on a historic achievement, becoming Brazil's first ever Grand Prix world champion. Brazil has never had a rider claim this title, and Moreira has the potential to make history. If he can outscore Gonzalez in the remaining 4 rounds, he could etch his name into the record books. His MotoGP debut will also mark the long-awaited return of the Brazilian Grand Prix to the calendar in March 2026. If all goes according to plan, Moreira will race in front of his home fans in just his second MotoGP outing, an emotional milestone for both the rider and Brazil's passionate motorsport community. A new number, a new chapter. Throughout his career, Moreira has proudly raced with the number 10. However, he'll need to find a new number for MotoGP, as that number is already taken by Luca Marini, the factory Honda rider. But this small change won't dampen his excitement as he prepares to fulfill his lifelong dream of racing in the premier class of world motorcycle racing. You can expect to see Moreira make his MotoGP testing debut at Valencia later this year. But before that, his focus remains on the 2025 Moto2 title fight. So join us at the Phillip Island Grand Prix to witness the talent that has Honda placing their faith in Diogo Moreira. Brazil's next MotoGP superstar. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Is Moreira the next big thing in MotoGP? We'd love to hear your opinions.